the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Monday, the 19th of December. I'm James Spann. After a wild weekend of weather, things look very tranquil this week. In fact, relatively dry, at least for the next 7 days, as a pattern change occurs across North America. Let's go in there and check it out. First off, this morning, of course, we have the cold trough. Historic cold for much of the northern states over the past few days. And that cold air dropped into Alabama yesterday. And this morning, most everybody well below freezing. Haleyville, 21. Cullman, 23. Birmingham at 27. Work your way north. Nashville, 22. St. Louis, 4. Tulsa, 7. And in Chicago, many of the suburbs are about 15 below zero. It's just brutal. But once this cold air gets out of here and modifies, things look kind of quiet for a while. Winter will come back, but looks like we'll get a break from the cold air for at least a week or so. There's the watch warning map around the nation this morning. Things are relatively quiet. And as discussed, rain, just not much, and that's not good. We are far, far, far from having this drought being relieved here. We still need 10 to 12 inches in most spots, and this is suggesting basically little, if any, for the next 7 days. This is the rain valid through Monday morning of next week. So here we go, model fans. Here's the GFS at noon today, the 06Z run, and the pattern de-amplifies, and a ridge will begin to form across Florida and the southeastern coast. And for us today, we'll call it partly sunny. The high will be in the middle 40s. That's about 10, 12 degrees below average. Still cold but dry. Tomorrow, we go back in the 50s. Partly sunny sky. Wednesday, the high should be around 60 with a pretty decent amount of sun. This is Thursday. Now, we have seen from time to time evidence of maybe a little light rain with a weak boundary dropping in here. But the latest couple of global runs are showing nothing now, and I think that dry solution is probably correct. We'll say a mix of sun and clouds, and the high about 5 degrees cooler, maybe mid to upper 50s. Not much of a change on Thursday. This is Friday. Early Friday morning will be around 30, maybe 20s for the colder pockets, so a cold morning, but we go in the 50s, and again, that's a little below average for this time of the year. This is, again, Friday. And what about the Christmas weekend? Here we go. Christmas Eve, Saturday, December 24th. If this verifies, we are dry, sunny. We start the day in the 30s. The high would be, I'd say, around 60. And if you're looking for snow, look out west. Big snowstorm there. Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana. Christmas Day, Sunday, December 25th. Moisture increases. We'll have a southerly flow. And again, I think we'll see low and mid-60s, a little above average. Not by far, but fairly comfortable. We'll start the day in the 40s. And, of course, the big banner story is that 987 millibar low over Omaha. And if this were to verify, it's going to be a whopper of a Christmas snowstorm for parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas, maybe a blizzard. And we'll have to watch for maybe some strong storms down there in the warm sector, down through Missouri and Arkansas, if this verifies. But again, for us, Christmas looks a day with increasingly cloudy conditions. I'd say the chance of a shower is small, highs between 60 and 65. We'll go to a week from today, and you can see the deal. We got that big upper high over Florida, and heights are above average for the east, so the cold air machine is shut down for the eastern half of the country, troughing just off the California coast. And again, the big storm lifts up into Canada, and kind of a dying front comes in here with maybe a few showers and nothing beyond that. And that's certainly it doesn't look like it'd be an effective rain producer. We'll check the end of the forecast. This is Wednesday of next week, December 28th. And again, a 588 ridge nosing in from the south. And that is not a cold look at all, or an active look, or a wet look. Troughing south of Phoenix, and again for us, that just looks dry and pleasant. Rain for the next 10 days off the GFS, little if any. Almost looks back like we're going back to the drought pattern here. And the European, pretty much the same. It has rain amounts under a half inch for the next 10 days, and that's not encouraging. But again, the pattern will flip again. This is very early in the winter season. The winter technically doesn't begin until later this week. We're still technically in fall in terms of astronomy. And you can see the cold air no more, slightly cooler on Thursday. with a weak front passing through here. And Friday morning will be below freezing. But again, numbers for Christmas, you can see highs between 60 and 65, and more than likely we'll see upper 50s and low 60s on into next week. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. You can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.